and welcome to the WHYcast, episode 28. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Chantal.
And we are the hosts of the only podcast about a hackercamp in the universe. This volunteer-run event will take place this year in the Netherlands, approximately 42 kilometers north of Amsterdam, from August 8 to 12, 2025. So Chantal, what are we talking about?
Well, of course, we're talking about the Fieldday. That is this Saturday, so
Tomorrow.
Yes. And the Orga meet, because that happens every 2 weeks. Tickets and sponsors, because we have some news. We have a content or an interview with Team Content.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it's
Who
me.
that will be? Oh.
It's me. And we will be talking about CFPizza and what that is, you'll hear later. And we have a Where to Hack, of course.
And there are more places, numerous places to go and hack soon. Cool. So let me start off with the news then. Tomorrow it will be Fieldday. The weather conditions are probably quite nice, so that's a good thing opposed to the last time we had a field day. So bring your sunscreen, very important.
Yep.
And of course we have stickers, tiaras, we have food if you sign up on the wiki. So if you haven't signed up yet, please do. And also you have a chance there to talk with other teams. We will be in the canteen of a horse stable, basically, where you can talk to other people and you can go on the field and see what it looks like. Also, I will be there for the WHYcast. Will you also be there, Chantal?
Not sure yet, but
not sure yet.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe Chantal's also there, but I will be there. I will bring my recording gear. So if you want to tell something cool about your team in the WHYcast, please come to me. And it can be done very quick and swift. So let's do some cool interviews with some of the volunteers who are doing amazing work to make this event happen.
And if you want to talk for a long time, that's also possible. We saw that last week, right?
Sure, no problem at all. Also, so tomorrow will be a physical meet. Coming Wednesday, we will have the online Orga meet. That is every 2 weeks. Last time we forgot to send out a reminder email beforehand, and we saw less people showing up. So I guess we have to reinstate that again. But also here, a friendly reminder, coming Wednesday, there will be an online Orga meet, and the 2 weeks after that as well, and so on.
Yeah. So coming Wednesday is the 9th of April.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we need you all to be there because we need to stress test the WHYday.
The WHYday. Yeah.
It's very
that
important.
will make Exploding and other people very happy if we stress test it with cameras on. So we won't have 9 Chantals like last time.
Yeah.
Which was actually kind of cool, but yeah.
It was also funny to see that people were a little bit confused of why there were 9 Chantals.
Too many Chantals in the room, maybe.
No, never too many.
Never too many. No. Which we also never have too many for now is ticket sales. We have approximately 2,800 tickets sold now, which means we have 700 tickets left, which is still great, of course. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please do. And also, when you are there, or you already have your ticket, please go to get some merch as well. We have awesome merch with hoodies, glow-in-the-dark things, all kind of cool stuff. So it would help us a lot if we sell more merch. So go ahead and get yours while you can.
Yeah, and the merch is pre-order, right? So you pre-order and then you can pick it up at the event. It really helps Team Merch to know how much they need to order and need to have at the event. So please pre-order your merch.
Yes. Absolutely. Also, I got some great news from team sponsors, and that is that the silver sponsor packages are almost sold out.
Yay!
So I think we only have one left, and there are already some companies that are interested and organizations that are interested in it. There are other packages left. So if you want to support this event, please do so. It's don't send your recruiters, only send your engineers. But we could still use financial help from companies that really want to foster the hacker scene. So reach out to team sponsors at sponsors@WHY2025.org, or look it up on the website. You will find all the sponsor information there as well. Okay. We are going to talk about it a little bit later in the show, but how many people already signed up for the CFPizza night?
Yeah, so CFPizza night is a meetup we'll talk about later. But I'm going to check it live because that's fun.
Because this afternoon there were 17, so maybe there are
so
more
let's
now.
check. Yes, 17 still.
17
yes.
still. And we will talk about all about it later in the show.
What it is a little bit later.
Yes. That's very much soon-ish. Because when I look at the show notes, I see interview CFPizza with Chantal. So I guess we're ready for it. So let's listen to us from the
past. Again.
I really want to talk about something that is happening beginning of May, which is right in time before the ending of the CFP, which is Towel Day, of course, the 25th of May.
Mm-hmm.
Very important deadline, people. Because you and I decided to organize something with the WHY organization and the WHYcast organization. Can you please tell a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we decided to organize something to help people write their CFP or even think of a presentation they can give on a conference. Mm-hmm. And well, since we're both involved in WHY, it was a very good hook to do that on. But with WHYcast, we also organize WHYcon, which is also coming up this year. So, and there's more conferences. So basically, we're doing a CFPizza night, mm-hmm. and where we can brainstorm ideas for presentations. We can help people fill out CFP, make a structured submission text, but also maybe some tips on presenting on a stage, because we mm-hmm. both have experience on that. So yeah, that's what we decided to do. And it's going to be on the 9th of May, mm-hmm. 2025. And yeah.
In Amersfoort, the middle of Amersfoort. But not only in Amersfoort, right?
No, because we decided to do this hybrid. Because mm-hmm. we know that there's not only people in the Netherlands that want to join, and maybe those people have something to do at home, so they can only join online. So yes, we're gonna do. So we start off in Amersfoort, and we're gonna do that online as well, so that anyone can join from all over the world.
Cool.
Yeah.
And there are more reasons, but there is a reason that we wanted to do this, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit about that?
Yeah, because we do see that some people don't really know that they have something to talk about, mm-hmm. Or don't really realize that maybe they have something interesting to share. So we want to help people with doing that. But also a lot of people are maybe a little bit afraid to submit something, afraid of rejection, which is of course something that can happen, but we can help it make it the best it can be.
Yeah. Or think my story is probably not important enough, not interesting enough, it's not technical enough, it's not blah 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 blah. Fill in the blanks there.
Yeah. And we're basically here to tell you everything is interesting.
Get rid of that freaking imposter.
Yeah, kick in the butt and just submit it.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I'm really excited for this because it's also very fun to think about some ideas, brainstorming ideas for presentations. Yeah. And sometimes they can get like super, super crazy. And then eventually it's still a crazy idea, but it can be a kick-ass presentation. So I'm really excited for that.
There will be an audience for your talk.
Yes. A person once said to me that I was really afraid to go on stage. Because I was like, yeah, I don't have anything new to say, or I don't have anything. There's like 100 more people that are more knowledgeable than me. And a person once said to me that they are asking you to go on stage because they want to know how you feel about it and how you think about it. So it doesn't matter that you might not have all the knowledge in the world. They want to know how you think about it.
So you kicked your imposter.
Yes, I had to. Yeah.
So we can learn from you. That's a good thing.
I must say I did have a lot of support and a lot of other people that kicked me too. Yeah. So, but it helps, and that's what we want to be for you, for the person.
Let's pay it forward. Let's pay that forward.
Yeah. So we want to kick some butts on stages. Yeah. And then, so it's on the 9th of May, which is, of course, very close to the CFP deadline of WHY. Maybe a little bit too close. But on the other hand, most of the CFPs are submitted the day
in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, the day of closing. For a lot of conferences, like conference organizers, they see like a lot of the CFPs coming in on the day of that the CFP closes. So no, you have more than enough time to submit a CFP. And submitting a CFP doesn't mean that you have to have your presentation ready. You still have time to make it. So come to this night and make a CFP and submit it.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
Cool. And of course, for WHYcon, it's about women in cybersecurity. That's also very broad. But for you're also part of team content for WHY. And you have determined with your team a couple of themes, right? Different themes in which you can maybe you can tell a little bit.
Yeah, submit talks for. That's basically it. We really wanted to have kind of a little bit diverse topics, but still make it so that it fits a hacker camp. So we came up with a couple of themes for the submissions in the CFP. So, for example, one of them is wonderful creations. A lot of hackers also make things, and it can be things with little blinky lights, but maybe it's not blinky lights and it's a painting. Making is definitely something that is part of this community. We really want to see some talks about people creating something really cool. Basically, a little bit of a show and tell. Yeah. Another one of the themes, of course, is hacking.
Yeah.
Because, it's a hacker camp.
It's a hacker camp, yeah.
So did you break something, or did you fix it, or did you fix it by breaking it, or was it the other way around? Tell us about it, because we are interested in seeing what you've done.
Hacked.
Yeah. By the way, this can include software, hardware, and humanware. So, then we have yearn for a better future, because that's what hackers yearn for. So improving society or yourself, or influence other people to self-improve, something hacking. But so basically it talks on all kinds of stuff, from ethics to privacy, politics, mental health, economics, maybe. We want to hear about that as well. And then we came up with the square hole. Because if your idea doesn't fit in any of the categories that we already mentioned, but you still think it's cool to share,
this is the miscellaneous.
Every shape fits into the square hole.
Yep.
So we're basically open to anything. If it's a cool story, if it's something really awesome, we want to hear about it.
Just tell it.
Yeah. So that's basically what we did for the talks. But as team content, we are also helping other teams to get their content as well. So entertainment is also something that's part of that. And we are also helping, for example, Team Family, the Family Village, because we also want to give some content to kids. And kids are very curious. And so we're asking some of the speakers that are submitting CFPs to maybe also dumb it down and make it so it's suitable for kids as well.
And probably if you can explain something to a kid,
yeah,
you can explain it to anybody, right?
Yes, indeed. That's also the idea behind this. Like if you really, really know what you're doing, you can explain it to a little kid of 5 years old and anyone can understand what you're doing. And on the track of that, we want to have a little bit of a foundational track for hacking. So that you can maybe like take your first steps into hacking, because there's also a lot of people that are coming to a hacker event that don't per se have experience in hacking. So yeah, we're looking for some content that is suited for beginners as well.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. So all the information is, of course, shared on the WHY website, on the Wicca website, Women of Wicca, is right? If I'm not
the website
mistaken.
of Wicca is womenofwicca.nl. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you can find a link to the meetup where you can sign up for the CFPizza night. There will be pizza.
If you don't need a CFPizza night and already want to submit to the CFP of WHY, go to the WHY website and click the CFP button. Also, all the information about the themes is also on there, so you can read it through.
And there are some blog posts also from your team. So if you need more information, there's loads of it available.
Yeah.
And please do submit it, because we are really really yearning for cool content. So go for it.
What a lovely interview, Chantal.
Oh, thank you. The interview was also very nice.
It's so meta.
I know.
But okay, let's see. Let's go to the next part of the show, and that's where to hack.
Where to hack, yeah.
Each week, we will share where you can find why-minded people. Where to hack.
Coming up is Kaalstaart. That is happening in...
This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend,
also.
But it's also multiple places, so there's multiple opportunities to go there. But this weekend, there is actually one happening in Amersfoort. So if
Amersfoort?
you're in Amersfoort, pronounce the R. And you might be thinking, what is Kaalstaart? It is a science festival. So so it's arts based on science, sometimes a little bit more science, sometimes a little bit more art. So yeah, it's very interesting. And it's not a very big festival, so it's nice and cozy, and there's lots of things to do. Also, like some experiments and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can do so this weekend in Amersfoort.
And it's kind of a traveling circus, and what's also cool to mention, so there's a big... so go ahead.
Yeah, so they're also going to Zwolle, Groningen, and Dokkum, which is going to be in the coming weeks. So if you want to check it out, go to kaalstaart.nl.
Yes, we will share the link in the show notes. There will be why-minded people there, I might add, because Armin from Synthrain is a big science ship, asked for why flyers and posters and stickers. So hopefully he has them now. So you will find why merch, or not merch, why gear on the ship, why promo materials. And it might also be a possibility that the Synthrain is at WHY Festival as well. Ooh. So if you wanna have a look beforehand, you can do that. Cool. Another thing that's also in the Netherlands is at the Maakplek in Groningen. I know this is not pronounceable for non-Dutchies or not that well, which is it looks a lot like a hackerspace. But what I found out is that they have bully bots there, and you might think, what are bully bots? But bully is local dialect for
an argument
or something like that.
Yeah.
And I made the notes in Dutch. That doesn't help.
No.
But it's they call them Groninger battle bots. So basically, it's Robo Wars. Yay! Robot combat competition. I think it's very cool. It will be the third edition on April 13. But if you want to join in on the fun, you have to sign up before April 6th. So that is this weekend.
So if you still have a robot warrior lying around, you can sign up.
Yeah, and
making one might be a little bit short notice.
A bit short notice, but I saw that last time the second at approximately 20 bots or so. So that it's really cool. Serious robot wars. Yeah. So I thought that was worth a mention, and of course, Maakplek Groningen is also a great hackerspace on other occasions. So shout out to them. Cool. Well, that was the Where to Hack. Now let's see the vacancy of the week. Of course, we could tell you again that we are looking for a coordinator for team parking, because that hasn't changed yet, unfortunately. So still listen to former episodes or just find someone to become a coordinator for the parking. But what I also wanted to share was that we would love to have a coordinator for the merch team. Because of course it has been designed, it will be ordered soonish, but then there's a lot of other coordination going around that, and we need someone to help out in the merch department. If you want to call yourself a team lead, that's perfectly fine as well, but some people might shy away from that term. That's why it's more like a coordinator role. So it's not like you have to come up with a whole merch strategy or anything, but it has to get from the manufacturer to the field and sort it out and hand it out and things like that. It
needs to be in the shop. There might be questions. Delivery needs to be coordinated, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So if you want to help out, please go to the wiki, go to merch there, and you will find all the information there. Also, you can contact NetSmurf to find out more if you want to know more.
And let's dress the hacker scene.
Let's dress the hacker scene, yeah. Chantal.
Yeah.
Do we have any messages from listeners?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, very short answer, but unfortunately.
Okay.
So anyone listening, if you have any questions, it can be anything basically, and we'll decide if we'll answer it. But let us know in the comments. You can also send us an email or, I don't know, DM us, whatever. But we would love to answer your questions. So let us know if you have any questions.
Yep. And if you don't have any questions, please do like and subscribe, because it helps us reach more people. And if you have any questions, you can send them to the email address WHY2025.org. And I think by that, thank you all for listening to us, and we hope to see you next Friday.
WHYday!